We all want our kids to love learning, but it can often feel like a struggle. Do we have to be confined to textbooks and worksheets? No. The secret is making learning fun and easy by tapping into what children do best. And that is play. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life, and I want to give you some of my top tips for turning learning into fun. And I need you to know that yes, it is easy. And if any of these resonate with you, that's a great time to give a thumbs up. Game on. We really can transform learning by games. And I'm not just talking about board games that we can sit around and do, but we're learning math facts. Why not a math fact bingo? Or, for our younger ones, a number line hopscotch. There are so many great things and games that we can do that make just math learning fun. And they don't realize it. They're just math games, but we just leave out the math part. We've just got games and they're engaged in that. For spelling, why not do a silly spelling bee? Spell those silly words, get magnetic letters and make it a challenge. This is engaging. Our kids want it. And honestly, the sillier, the better. Get hands-on. Kids learn by doing. So let's get them doing and engage their senses. We can even get messy. I know that might be hard for some people, but getting messy can be fun. For science, we've got those simple things with some of the stuff that we have around the house. We can make baking soda volcanoes, those great chemical reactions. For art, what have we got around the house that we could create? And we don't just have to think about art forms, but there's diagrams or collages. We can combine art and history. Are we learning fractions? Why not do that with a real pizza with real toppings or even a pie? Take it outside and connect to real life. The world is your classroom. We don't have to be stuck in our house or in a classroom. A nature walk. It's beautiful. It becomes a science lesson because we're observing, maybe we're classifying. It can be really anything that you want it to be. And cooking and baking for me are like my math and reading powerhouses. I love to incorporate, and I've done it since my girls were a young age, cooking and baking, because we're measuring. Maybe we're doubling or halving a recipe. We're reading instructions. And that grocery store trip that you've maybe been not wanting to do, guess what? It can be fun. For our younger ones, we're looking for colors or letters or shapes. And for our older ones, it's actually, we could be teaching budgeting and label reading and making it a game and having fun with it. So it's not a chore. We can just have some fun. Follow their lead and fuel their passions. What are your kids obsessed with? Start there. Dinosaurs? Space? Superheroes? We can leverage their interests. So if they love dinosaurs, we read books, we watch documentaries, we visit museums. Whatever they love, there are so many things that we can do. And when we connect learning to their passions, motivation will skyrocket. And they don't really realize that they're learning. To them, it is fully an extension of play. Keep it short and sweet with brain breaks. Kids have shorter attention spans. Yes, they do. And so we don't want to make anything formal, like our bigger learning, longer. We want to break it down into smaller chunks, 15, 20 minutes. We can do that. And then let's do a brain break. And this is where it's fun. Have a dance party. Why not? Or get involved, or go for a quick run, or jump on the trampoline. Like whatever it is, these little breaks will re-energize their brains. They're suddenly open to more things that maybe we might have to do some of that formal learning part, but it's fun. I mean, who doesn't love a dance party? Making learning fun, it really does not require a teaching degree or a huge budget. It's about being willing to be creative, flexible, and really remembering that kids learn best when they're engaged, when they're curious, when they're having a good time. So this fosters really like that genuine love of learning, like of discovery that will hopefully last a lifetime. So thank you for joining in this Learning Life. Learn more about outside learning up here on this video, or if fun things scavenger hunts, learn how to make your own. You can also check out like my website. I really want to thank you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. So why not check out LearningThis.Life?